What's up, guys? Welcome to the Tribe News channel and media channel. And I'm really excited for you guys to be able to jump in. We had a fantastic week last week, and so we're going to get straight into the numbers. So as far as the KPIs go, we have 11. It starts with contacts and it ends with sales. And so we're going to start with the very first one. I want to give a huge shout out to Novello Roland. He is out there in Hawaii. He had 180 personal contacts and was able to have substantial growth. So super proud of him. In fact, he leads most of the things, in fact, all of the things leading up until Signs directs. So he had 180 contacts, which led to 7 M1s, which led to 5 M2s, which led to 6 signing meetings, which is M4s, and he signed 6 people. So huge shout out to Novello for making that happen and for growing a team. He is currently at 8 people. 6 of them were signed last week, 2 people the week before. 8 directs signed, and he's growing an excellent team, doing it absolutely right. So huge shout out to him. As far as the top person with onboarded ready, which was Huntington Lissy, had 5 people onboarded and ready. Shout out to him. Number of starts, we had 5 people start for Huntington Lissy. Huge shout out to him. As far as people to first sale, we only had 1, and that was the recorded best, and we have a lot of room to grow, but good job to Skylar Kelly for that. Now, as far as number of first recruits, so recruits who had their first recruit, that was Eric and Skylar. They both tied at 1. And number of re-signs, so reps that re-signed was Huntington Lissy with 4. Now, as far as number of sales in the organization, shout out to Huntington Lissy as well. He had 80 in his organization. So huge shout out to everybody with everything that they're doing. You guys are doing a fantastic job. I'm noticing that these numbers are increasing, and I'm proud of them, and I'm excited of the direction that we're going. I want to be able to take 2 seconds, and I want to share about one thing that we learned at the Scottsdale, at Club Scottsdale. So we for the Hawks guys, we all went down. We were in this super cool environment. There was like $4.5 million worth of cars, super fun. You know, shout out to Y&R. They had a really cool venue, and so that was Michael Langto, but it was so cool. There was one thing that I learned specifically from Tate Breyer. He's known as Mr. Marketing Deal, and he talked about building his brand. And so I want to talk about what he said. A lot of people think that you have to be a certain thing to build your brand, but the reality is you just have to be doing the action, and that is what builds your brand. And so choosing who you are and making sure that your business is public will help you recruit and grow. And remember, you are your own business owner. You're a private contractor. You're a 1099 employee, which means that you own your business. It means that you get paid to the competency of every single skill set. And that's why in our 10 KPIs, it starts with reach out and lead generation, and it ends with sales, producing sales, leadership, and actually growing as a salesperson. I want to remind you guys that building your brand is one of the biggest things, especially because in the recruiting game, there's fishing and hunting. Hunting is headhunting. It's going after people. It's contacting them directly to get them into their warm network, getting people into your orbit of existence, right? Them knowing that you exist. And as far as fishing goes, that's a magnet game. It means that you throw out a line and people catch on to it, but the line has to be out there. So media is the best way to fish, in my opinion. It's the way that people get into your orbit through awareness. You put yourself out there, and the more that you post, you're inevitably going to grow. And so a huge shout out to everybody that's doing that. Huge shout out to Velo and to Sky, who are really pushing that. And I also saw some more posts come from particularly Brogan Hansen in the org, and to Eric Conche. I saw a post or two. So shout out to those guys for pushing your media and growing. I also want to give a huge shout out to Zeke Wilson. He finished yesterday at 120,000 in revenue. He was our top performer this year. He stayed out for 8 months. He made a lot of things happen, and we're excited for his growth, and huge shout out to him. So whenever you get the opportunity, that was an excellent chapter in his growth, and we're excited for the next chapter in the book of Zeke. So huge shout out to him. I want to talk about something that's really interesting. So the core people that I work with, that's what we call a Dream 10. And every person in the entire organization is part of what we call a Dream 10. So every person is in somebody's Dream 10. And I want to make this very, 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 very clear. There's times that we have to change who those people are. And so we had a large restructuring of the Dream 10 going into this week. And I'm going to start by sharing a story or sharing an example. The English Premier League, I've talked about this before, but the English Premier League is the highest performing soccer group in the entire world. They make the MLS look really, really bad, even though the MLS is actually pretty good. They're a professional league here in the United States. And they perform at such a high level, and all around the world, everybody kind of knows that those are like the highest performing teams. There's also the occasional team in La Liga, like Barcelona or Real Madrid, some of these other teams. But overall, the highest performing league is the Premier League in England. And so the thing that they do that's so interesting is they have this process called relegation, which means the bottom 2 teams in the entire organization or in the entire league actually gets bumped down every single year. And then the people in the league below her actually get bumped up every single year. And so it's based upon performance. It's not just like some club, oh, that club exists no matter how bad they are, how good they are. It's like, it's all about performance. And it's all about getting better. It's all about doing your best. And right now, something that we're struggling, that we struggle with, especially on the fiber side, is taking urgency. And I'm super proud of some of the people. So we had a huge restructuring to make sure that we're performing with the highest level. And so there's a restructure. So you'll notice a few different names pop up on this list in the upcoming weeks. But I just want to put that out there that this is an excellent thing. Being restructured out of a Dream 10 is excellent to push you to come back to a Dream 10. So it's one of the best learning things that you guys could ever have. So for going into this next week, we'll have different people in my own Dream 10, and I'm truly excited about that. That way, every person at work is fed to the maximum. But guys, we're super proud of you. Keep up the great work. We have an awesome week ahead of us. And ultimately, remember, our ultimate goal is we're on the path to do 15 to 20 million in pest control revenue. And part of the training platform is the fiber game. And we're leaning on fiber super hard. So guys, let's go out, let's go crush, and let's have a great week.